Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am super excited to get real with you guys and share with you 4 reasons why you are not seeing the financial progress you want to see. Ooh-wee, let's get started. Hey guys, Corina here. Before we get into today's video, I just want to remind you to subscribe if you have not already and join our awesome family of budgeting peeps. Let's get straight into the video. Alright friends, so welcome. If you are new here, my name is Corina, or One Budgeting Wifey. I share motivation on how to gain control of your finances and win with your money. So each week I come to you guys and share with you my best tips and also bring some reality checks when needed. And let me just be super honest and totally upfront. You guys, this message I think I needed to hear as much as I needed to share it. It is something that I think everyone struggles with no matter where you are on your financial journey. It's something that we can all be reminded of and really help us to kind of get that little kick in the pants that we need from time to time. So today let's talk about 4 reasons why you're not seeing the financial progress that you want to see in your life and 4 solutions for how to fix those problems. Are you ready? I love a good problem and a solution. It's good. All right, let's get started. All right guys, problem number 1, you don't know where your money is actually going. So, right, you're making a budget, but you don't actually know what's happening to your money. You don't really know where it's being spent. You don't know how all of that money is disappearing, and you're not really sure why you don't know. So what I would suggest you do is to do a spending audit. This could be a month long, it could be 2 months or 3 months. You want to go back in your bank account and pull up those old records and see where exactly you are spending your money, because it's one thing to make a plan for your money, it's another thing to see where your money's actually going. And let's be honest, as far as I'm concerned, when my husband and I first started budgeting, I made a budget as a dream, right? Like what I wanted to be spending on food and what I wanted to be spending on power each month. But the reality of what we were actually spending, where the numbers were completely different. So you have to be very honest with what you're actually spending, not what you like to be spending or what is like the dream to spend. Be honest, be upfront with it, and once you know where your money is actually going, then you can take measures to cut your expenses. But the first step is to know where it's going, so get that spending audit done. Okay, so problem number 2 is that you are not reconciling. So this kind of goes hand in hand with knowing where your money is actually going, but you are making a budget and you're putting it aside basically at the beginning of the month. You're making a plan for your money, you're super excited about it, but at the end of the month and in the middle of the month, you're not reconciling where your money is actually being spent. So you're not taking the receipts from, say, going to the grocery store and going to the gas station and, paying for daycare and things like that. You're not picking up all those receipts and saying, okay, this is what we actually spent, this is what we have left over, these are the variances. You're not really sure what's actually happening to your money throughout the month. So what you want to start doing is setting a time, I suggest weekly, to reconcile your budget. I personally feel like doing it once at the end of the month is a really big task. So if you do it each week, at the same time, say Sunday or Saturday morning, then you really will get to know where your money's going, and it won't be such a burdensome task when you're really reconciling like little bits at a time. So do that. You can even do it daily if that works for you, or every few days if you want to try that out, but make sure that you're reconciling so that you know where that money's actually being spent. And I would say to do this with your cash envelopes also. It's a little bit easier because you can see how much cash you have left within your envelopes, so you don't have to reconcile too much, but you do want to know how much you're actually spending in those categories each month. Because say you are budgeting $50 for household items, but at the end of each month consistently you're only spending $25 or $30. Well, you don't need to budget $50. That's an extra $20 to $25 that can go towards your other financial goals or a different category. So make sure that you're reconciling those cash envelopes also. All right guys, so problem number 3, which hello, totally guilty, is that you are forgetting what the plan actually is. And you're getting distracted by the shiny things, right? That's at least what happens to me often. So it can be super easy to forget what the plan is once you have your budget planned out and everything is good to go. You may be reconciling, you might be, knowing exactly where your money's going, But if you forget what the actual plan is and what it is that you're working towards, then you can easily slip into, well, we have this extra money, let's just go get this, or let's get this done instead, rather than sticking to the plan. So I suggest keeping yourself very cognizant of what your plan is, write out your goals, review them often, keep them in places that are very visible for you to see, and also set up frequent meetings with your accountability partner or your spouse. So rather than just doing one monthly check-in, do two. Say each week you are going to sit down just for 5 minutes and go over the budget, or go over what your goals are. Don't even necessarily talk about the numbers of the budget if that's super overwhelming and the free spirit in your relationship or in the plan just can't handle that. Don't even talk about the numbers. Just say, hey, how excited are you to really get towards this goal? Or hey, we are X dollars away from achieving this goal for this month. So let's continue working and see how far we can get, or how close we can get. So just keep yourselves really aware of what your plan is and what the goal is for your family, and that will help you to keep on track with your budget and keep you excited about where you're going. Alrighty guys, and problem number 4 is that your debit card has gone wild. Now this one totally makes me think of like Girls Gone Wild, right? Or what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, woo! But really, like, your debit card has just like lost its mind, and partly you've lost your mind a little bit, and things are just nuts, right? So the best solution to control this problem, or to quell this problem, to stop this problem, is to use cash for those items that are super easy to overspend on. For example, Target trips, or the grocery store, or buying things for your kids. Whatever the area is that you struggle with the most in really controlling your spending, use cash for those items, because using cash really gives you specific parameters to work within, and once your cash is gone, you don't have any more. You can't move things around. You really have to stick to whatever the cash allotment is that you have for that category. So friends, those are 4 problems that could be keeping you from making the financial progress that you want to see in your budget and in your family life. I hope these have been helpful. Let me know which problem you most identify with. I honestly can say that each of these problems rears its ugly head for me, because I am the spender. I just am. I love to spend money. I love to buy new things. It's just, it's so hard. So let me know which problem resonates most with you and what your solution would be to any of these problems also. Thanks so much, friends. I can't wait to talk to you soon. Have a great day.